this is part 3 of our notes today. I want to go over this practice page, so make sure you're on the correct page, exponent practice, because there's going to be a few times where you'll hear exponential form versus expanded form or standard form and in words. And it's like, oh my gosh, Mr. Dyer, that's so much work. I know. But guess what? You're going to have these notes to tell you exactly what to do. So right here, I have a 2 as the base and a 1 as its exponent. That is 2 to the first power. That means I'm having expanded form is just 2. Standard form, it is just 2. Now here I have a 2 as the base and a 2 as the exponent. That would mean it is now 2 squared. This is the form we want to get to more often. It's more mathematical. Kind of like when we say annex a 0. You can also say 2 to the second power. Sorry, I'm squeezing it in there. That is absolutely right. However, if I had to pick one that I would prefer you to use more often, I would say 2 squared, because that is going to come up more frequently as you progress in mathematics later in your academic years. Expanded form, that would be 2 times 2. And then the answer to 2 times 2 is, in fact, 4. Scooting on, if there's a 2 as the base and a 3 as the exponent, you're going to actually want to say, 2 cubed. Again, this is the more mathematically accurate way to describe this. You could also describe this as 2 to the third power. Sorry, I got a little hung up. 2, like a ballerina. Okay, I'm done being weird. 2 cubed, or 2 to the third power would be 2 times 2 times 2. That is not 6. You are multiplying. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Gotta be careful. Sometimes when we think we got this, we do things fast as a snap and we accidentally make boneheaded math moves. Moving on. Now we have 2 as the base and 4 as the exponent. This would just be 2 to the fourth power. Expanded form, that would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 repeated factors. I'm good. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 times 2. I'm going to run out of room. 8 times 2 is 16. And so on and so forth. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to trust that you will fill in the rest of these notes, because along these lines, only 2 squared and 2 cubed are the ones that I'm more worried about you knowing the different way to use or describe it in words. But the rest of these, it would be 2 to the 5th, 2 to the 6th, and 2 to the 7th, and you can solve. Remember, this part is what I need you to copy down right now. 2 to the 5th power does not mean 2 times 5. See these two parentheses, how they're smack next to each other and we don't see anything in between? That means to multiply. Usually. But that's not what we want to do. I don't want to multiply 2 times 5. I need to multiply 2 times itself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That is my answer, because this 2 times 5 is 10. That's not what I want. I want this. Right there. That's what I want. Put it on your paper, please. Thanks. All right, if you're ready, go on to the next page. It looks something like this. I want you guys to start working on your group work. This is asking you to rewrite each expression using a base and an exponent. So they did it in expanded form. And I want you guys to write it like this, in exponential form. I want to point out 2 of these before I leave you to work on it. Jump down to this one, G. Remember we talked about algebraic examples, how we use letters to represent unknown numbers? This is what I'm going to do with you. Right now, I have G times G times G times G times G times G. These little dots, it's another sign for multiplication. But we'll come to that later. All of this is multiplying because we're talking about exponents. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 G's. That means it's G to the 7th power. I'm going to go ahead and give you that one, because that will help you down here when you have to do the opposite. They give you the exponential form, and you need to expand it. Excuse me. So when you are done with this page, show the guest teacher or Miss Madera, whoever is there at the time, and then they will give you your group work paper. Today, Miss Madera is letting you work on your group work and turning it in. It's it's kind of like a gentle, relaxed review day, so to speak. But you have to get this page done first before you can move on and work with a partner anywhere in the room, as long as you are on task. Any questions, comments, concerns, you can let the guest teacher know. See you guys later.